Universal destinations and experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Untold under moonlit skies. Braylon got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. The scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune and lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello, 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 hello. to you, and you. By the way, shout out to the 21 people that were here. I saw y'all. Love you, value, appreciate each and every single one of you for being here. Glad to have all of you here. Y'all, let's talk. A lot is going on. As you guys know, the last time we talked about NBC Peacock, we talked about them, I believe, this past week, and the fact rather that they have lost $432 million in 3 months. And now there's an article from the Wrap saying that they need to take a big swing or big swings in order for them to not be lost in the sauce, right? And so I was saying to myself, this is a content partnership issue. But then I saw another article. I'm like, 1 + 1 = 2. Yes, indeed. Oh my God, 41 people. All right, let's get to it, y'all, because higher is waiting, lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take that iconic intro there. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all of you here in the building. Javier Rodriguez, welcome in. Glad to have you here. 16 people. Thank you so much. So we're going to get to it here. I'll get that a little bit later. We're going to get to it here with our live here. Okay, here we go. So I want to start off with this article. Oh, thank you, Audrey, so much for that. Shout out to you. Yes, in vertical form, you can send gifts. So thank you so much for sending that gift, Audrey. One love, much love, all love to you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. No, it doesn't hurt to recognize good people being good to you. Amen, somebody? Amen. All right. So here we go, everybody, from Yahoo Finance, courtesy of the Wrap. Peacock in a pickle. As the streamer lags behind, what happens next? Analysis. Experts tell the Wrap the NBC Universal-owned streamer needs to take bigger swings to differentiate itself. So here we go. So you see Peacock, Netflix, and Paramount all in the ring trying to fight out. Of course, you don't see HBO Max. You don't see Discovery Plus. You don't see Hulu. No, you don't. You just don't. You don't see Disney Plus in there either. Let's continue. As industry consolidation, mergers, and acquisitions reshape the streaming landscape, Peacock finds itself in an awkward position. Since launching in 2020, give me a moment. Because that's going to be very important to this live. Let's continue on here. Since launching in 2020, the NBC Universal owned streaming service has grown to a total of 46 million paid subscribers, but it has lost more than $10 billion. In its latest quarter, Peacock's losses widened to $432 million, though Comcast executives say it will approach profitability in the second quarter. While closing in on profitability is a meaningful inflection point, Peacock's road to continued growth will only get more difficult as Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery are poised to combine in a $110 billion merger. Yeah, that company now has $90 billion worth of debt, so yay. Creating an HBO Max and Paramount Plus behemoth with over 200 million subscribers that will put it closer to competitors like Netflix, Disney Plus, and Hulu, and Amazon's Prime Video, and making Peacock's subscriber gap more pronounced. So here it is here. So Peacock, 46 million. Paramount, Warner Brothers, 210 million, 500,000. Disney, 219 million, 800,000. Netflix, 325 million. Now, I do want to say this: the merger has not been approved yet. Okay. They announced the deal, everything in between, this, that, and the third, but the deal has not been approved yet for Paramount Warner Brothers, okay? All of Hollywood is against it. I believe there's over, 4,000 signatures and everything in between. How do you, oh, that's a funny joke. That's a funny joke. Hey, Phil, welcome in. Good to see you. Good, sir. I'm going to recognize everybody's comments here. Hey, Phil, welcome in. And Koopas is in the chat there. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We love the good Koopas. The bad ones, y'all can stay with Bowser, okay? But like I said, Paramount Warner Brothers Discovery is now a company with $90 billion worth of debt. So they are so smart, said no one ever. And like I said, over 4,000 signatures asking them to stop the deal. In addition to that, you all remember, Live Nation and Ticketmaster, they were found out as an illegal monopoly. So there is that. So a lot going on. The combined streaming entity will also make the challenge of hanging on to customers more difficult, with experts telling the Wrap that Peacock would need to take bigger swings with its content strategy and find more ways to differentiate itself from the competition. In the first 3 months of 2026, Peacock's turnover rate remained at 9%, according to Antenna, the highest of any of the major streamers, tracked by the research firm. An individual familiar with the matter, however, told the Wrap that Peacock's low churn is lower than Antenna's figure and more in line with the industry average. Meanwhile, a Hub Entertainment research survey of 1,600 consumers found that 98% of respondents were aware of Peacock. That's good. That's basically everybody. But only 64% felt confident that they could explain its offering and how it differentiates itself to other platforms to someone else, underscoring the challenges it faces in forging a base of loyal subscribers. It's a tough place, to be when consumers are already hitting subscription fatigue. Quala Legacy Advisors Managing Director Aaron Meyerson told the Wrap the merger won't kill Peacock, but probably caps it. Competing for a high-profile intellectual property gets harder when your chief rival just inherited Warner Bros. Discovery's IP-heavy library overnight. And that stands for Intellectual Property Heavy Library Overnight. So here's the streaming service by churn rate. So Netflix 2% churn, Disney Plus 3% churn, Hulu 4% churn, Apple TV 5% churn, Discovery Plus 5% churn, HBO Max 5% churn, Paramount Plus 6% churn, and then Peacock 9% churn. So you also did not see in the ring Apple TV. Yeah, I think I got the rest of them. Yeah, okay. Comcast executives have argued that they've managed the media business holistically and that its strategy around Peacock is not to chase other streamers, but to reimagine broadcast television and extend the NBC universe. During a South by Southwest panel in March, NBC Universal direct-to-consumer president Matt Strauss said the real battleground isn't who has the most subscribers, it's who earns the most share time, and that NBC Universal would win that fight by super serving fandoms. Interesting. We'll keep that in mind there. That strategy notched a notable victory in the Nielsen Media Distributor Gauge in February, with NBC Universal's total share of TV viewership in 13%, driven by the Milan, darling Milan. Shout to Etna Mode and Guest, according to Olympics and the Super Bowl. Peacock hit a new platform best of 3% for the month, which was also driven in part by the original series The Burbs, while another 3% of the company's total was attributable to its cable networks that were spun off into Versant in January. I told y'all about that. That the cable networks spun off into Versant. Bravo stayed with NBC. I was ahead of NBC News and the Today Show with that. So, as you can see here, 0.6%. AMC Networks, Hallmark 0.8%, A&E Media 0.9%, Weagle Broadcasting 1.3%, Scripps 1.8%, the Roku Channel 2.9%. By the way, I did pitch Disco if Disney bought Roku, so you can go back and watch Disco. The laugh about this after this live though. Amazon 3.9%, Warner Bros. Discovery 5.2%, Fox 6.6%, Paramount 7%, Netflix 8.4%, 9.9% for Disney, YouTube 12.7%, and 13.1%. So this is total TV usage. So the most usage, it looks like, is Universal and Versant. 10% NBCU, 3.1% Versant versus still new media coming. But look right there, YouTube. I wonder. Nah, that can't happen, right? Nah. Let's continue on. While Meyerson said that reframing is more defensible, he know it's an implicit acknowledgement of Peacock's ceiling and the fact remains that despite successes like The Burbs and The Office spin off the paper, streamer has thus far failed to produce a big scripted smash hit like its rivals. And its biggest IP to date is comedy series Ted, which just wrapped its second likely final season. Now, wait a minute. The Best Man, the final chapters was in for Peacock. And also a lot of people got Peacock because of Bel Air. So let's not forget those. Peacock doesn't need to win the streaming wars. It needs to be sustainably profitable within a bundled system. He added next quarter profitability is believable, but sustaining that profitability, keeping subs engaged while accelerating content spend will be challenging. Evan Shapiro, a TV veteran producer and former head of NBC News, so streaming service was less forgiving, arguing that Peacock breaking even or generating small profit 6 years after launch is not meaningful enough to help offset the declines in Comcast broadband and pay TV businesses. He added that the service would need to be in a stronger competitive position, and it had its leadership taken bolder swings years ago when the streaming wars were just starting to heat up. To me, the entire Peacock tragedy right now seems to be Bravo, Sports, and Love Island. Shapiro told The Wrap, the biggest problem with Peacock as the platform is an utter lack of vision. Could Braylon Lee give Peacock some vision? I mean, I've done over 1,000 tours. I pitched a lot of concepts. I have said a lot of things out of my mouth. I thought a lot of different perspectives. Now I got a plan for Peacock now. I think Peacock is done. But let's keep going, because I mean the live is young. Peacock's path forward. Peacock's key point differentiation among consumer survey by Hub was its sports offering, which the firm's senior consultant Mark Loring told The Wrap it's a tough thing to be known for when you're not profitable yet, especially as rights costs are expected to increase in the years ahead. Comcast Chief Financial Officer Jason Armstrong assured Wall Street that the biggest cost from its $2.45 billion, you heard me, $2.45 billion per year NBA contract has already hit its books this year, and that executives feel good about the direction from here. But also has another expensive package of sports rights coming up for the renewal. The NFL, Tom Rogers, a senior advisor at Versa and founder of CNBC, warned that the league's renegotiations will push the major majority companies to allocate an enormous amount of budget towards sports. I wouldn't be surprised if that limits and constrains entertainment expense to some extent. Rogers told The Wrap that's going to implicate Disney, that's going to implicate Paramount, it's going to implicate podcasts, and they're all going to be dealing with that issue. So as you can see, total revenue and total costs basically are right clashing with each other, and total losses right down here. So yeah, despite sports programming. Woody Woodpecker. Wait, let me do it right. Woody Woodpecker. There it is. Being a double-edged sword, it has helped push more consumers towards Peacock's entertainment offerings. 54% of new subscribers from the Olympics and 56% of Super Bowl subscribers watching that content on par or exceeding the 2022 Winter Olympics and the Super Bowl. Outside sports, Bravo series have been a major win on Peacock, with their monthly reach growing by 45% over the last 6 months. Super fans watch 92% more non-Bravo hours than the normal subscriber, are 33% less likely to churn. Other titles that have resonated include Love Island, The Traitors, All Her Fault, event programming such as the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and Saturday Night Live 50, the anniversary special. Experts argue that Peacock needs to invest more in diversifying its lineup of original content if it's going to keep subscribers engaged and turn consistent profits in the long term. A few bigger swings are coming up. Amy Poehler and Parks and Rec creator Mike Schur reunite for the comedy Dig, while Crystal Lake will turn Friday the 13th franchise into a TV series, though it wasn't without its production troubles. One major bet Peacock is making on the scripted originals front is an over $1 billion TV and film deal with Yellowstone creator Taylor Sheridan, which kicks off in full after his contract with Paramount expires at the end of 2028. Taylor Sheridan is going to be very important. He's a brand, and he's a statement in himself that this is not over me. I can go watch this program, and it's going to have a voice that speaks to me, which is half of America. That was a big misfire for Paramount to lose that and a huge purchase for Peacock. And the executive who requested anonymity told the Wrap they just need to get out of their lane right now. They need more than sports and Bravo. Could that happen? Let's continue on. Beyond its investment in original program, Peacock is expanding its distribution through bundling individual bundles around with Walmart, Instacart, and Apple TV, as well as Comcast Xfinity Streamsaver. I was about to say screensaver, thinking computers, but anyway, Streamsaver offering, which gives users the option to customize bundles with Disney Plus, Hulu, HBO Max, Apple TV, and Netflix. Additionally, Peacock's ad-free Premium Plus tier is available as an add-on through Prime Video channels and Roku, and will roll out on YouTube's Prime channels in the coming months. DirecTV and Char both offer Peacock as well. Playing with new formats like vertical video holds promise, with Peacock seeking longer user sessions on its mobile app and increased engagement with its content. Early tests, according to a person familiar with its rollout plans, the company will launch a dedicated vertical video section and Your Bravoverse, a feed guided by AI artificial intelligence version of Cohen this summer. The Your Bravoverse feature will also expand to TVs at a later date. Another lever available to Peacock is international expansion, which could allow it to not only pick up subscribers in new territories, but help flex its reach when bidding for sought-after film, TV, and sports rights. But Comcast is in no rush, given its extensive existing international presence with Sky, Showtime, and Hayu, not to mention the expensive lower ARPU and different rules and taxes associated with such a move. Give me one moment, please, and thank you. I love it when a plan comes together. Yes, I do love it when a plan comes together. I'm teasing y'all because did I really come up with a plan or not? We'll talk though. We'll talk. Let's keep going. I don't see a reason in our construct why we are disadvantaged by not pursuing global, Kavanaugh said during an investment conference hosted by Morgan Stanley in March. Others are clearly doing it, clearly because they have different strategies for different players, but in our case, domestic is our path. The merger and acquisition option, Peacock is already pulling a number of levers to differentiate itself, raising the question of whether it should look to mergers or acquisitions to help boost its scale. Despite having a high bar when it comes to its appetite for deal making, Comcast was nobly in the running to acquire Warner Bros. Discovery Studio streaming assets, but it was also outbid by Netflix and decided to bow out. Meanwhile, the media giant Sky Division has also held talks with Love Island and traders producer ITV about acquiring its media entertainment business for euro $1.6 billion. So let's see what that would be in the US. Okay, so that would be there's a lot of money. Good damn. Give me a moment, y'all. So, $2,172,408,000. Let's continue on. Shapiro said NBC Universal and Peacock could potentially look to roll up a bunch of their streamers or acquire AMC Global or Star subscribers to bulk up their own customer base, but argue they'll still be at distant 5th or 6th place after that. Others have floated the possibility of Comcast parting with NBC Universal. So would that mean it would join Versant? Interesting. In January, Bank of America analyst Jessica Reif Elrich said a spinoff of NBCU would give Comcast a strategic and regulatory rationale to pursue a merger with its broadband pay TV rival Charter Communications to command a higher multiple as a pure play connectivity company, which, by the way, NBC Universal Charter Communications has Xumo, which is a free advertising streaming television platform like Pluto TV, like the Roku channel. We were supposed to get Warner Brothers TV, but to no avail. ABC stupidly got rid of the ABC app, which had free TV channels inside it. So I think those are all the channels, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, for free streaming television with ads. And of course Tubi. How can I forget Tubi with 100 million monthly active users, by the way. Meanwhile, the media executive said that Netflix could be a potential acquirer of NBC Universal if it was put up for sale. If Netflix was serious about Warner Bros., it'll get a pretty similar asset, frankly, at a much cheaper price with NBC Universal and Peacock, the executive said. But I don't know if Netflix is going to have a bad taste in their mouth after what happened to their stock when they were pursuing Warner. Kavanaugh has maintained that NBC Universal and Peacock are stronger, staying within Comcast, but has said the company is open to exploring opportunities that create value. We always have the options to consider other things, and if and when we conclude that there is a need to consider other paths, but driving results in the business rather is our priority for the near term, he said during the Morgan Stanley conference. If we conclude differently, hopefully people take the evidence of the Versant spin and our consideration of a thoughtful approach to the Warren situation that made sense for us as evidence that we're open for business when it comes to other broader possibilities, but we like what we're doing. So this first appeared on the Wrap. Now, what do I think about this? I think when it comes to, Peacock, I think that they are a streamer that could be a lame duck, or they could be flying high like a bald eagle. The ball is in their court. Peacock is known, but everybody's not tuned in, right? Peacock is known, but everybody's not tuned in. Peacock is known, but not everybody's tuned in. So that's what the challenge is. How do you get everybody to tune in to Peacock? Let's continue on. So right here, courtesy of Yahoo Finance, once again, courtesy of Awful Announcing, Peacock churn rate raises question about sports-focused strategy. Peacock has gone all in on live sports to float its business, and so far the returns are not promising. Just as the NBC-owned streamer posted losses of $432 million during the first quarter 2026 in last week's earnings filing, despite hosting marquee sport events including both at D9, the Olympics, and the NBA All-Star Game, new churn rate data from media analytics firm Antenna is painting a concerning picture for Peacock. Per Antenna, Peacock's churn rate industry parlance for what percentage of subscribers cancel their subscription in a given month has hovered around 9% through the first quarter of 2026. Comparatively, every other major streaming service, including Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, and HBO Max, posted churn rates of 6% or less by March of 2026. So there is Lucas Shaw saying that their Peacock has started to draw lots of viewers with live sports, football, basketball, Olympics, but it struggles to keep them. Peacock suffers the worst churn of any service. So you see Hulu at 4%, Disney at 3% there, Paramount at 6%, HBO Max at 5%, Peacock at 9%, and Netflix at 2%. Is a discouraging sign for the streamer, which has recently entered numerous pricey media rights deals with the hopes of attracting and maintaining sports fans throughout the calendar year. Within the last 6 months, NBC and Peacock have begun new broadcast deals with both the NBA and MLB, with a large portion of those games being designated exclusively for Peacock and now its sister cable channel, NBC Sports Network. The hope is that those deals, which NBC pays about $2.65 billion per year for, the rights are where it's at, in conjunction with its NFL and college football programming in the fall and winter, will keep sports fans subscribed to Peacock year-round. So far, that hasn't been the case. One could reasonably point to the quality of Peacock sports inventory as being one problem contributing towards its high churn rate. Regular season NBA and MLB games are nice for consumers to have, but not necessarily the type of programming that will necessarily keep them subscribed in between tentpole events like, say, the Oscars and the Oscars come to YouTube in 2029. The last Oscars will be in 2028 on ABC. I meant to say the Olympics and NBA playoffs. Streaming consumers are thrifty, picking and choosing precisely when to turn subscriptions on and off to ensure they get the content they want without paying for the content they don't need. Someone who subscribed to Peacock in February for the Olympics could have easily unsubscribed after a month before returning in late April for the NBA playoffs. Then again, after early round NBA games are done, Peacock is no longer needed. That subscriber could cancel once more, waiting until football season to return. Realistically, a sports fan could be subscribed to Peacock for just 2 months between February and September and catch the vast majority of its important exclusive programming, so long as that fan is okay missing out on some regular seats in basketball and baseball. Can also access NBC without a Peacock subscription. This is precisely the problem with the sports-focused strategy Peacock has taken. On paper, the streamer has a calendar chock full of events that will entice any sports fan. In reality, most sports fans watch some events but not others, and can choose to sacrifice low-watch regular season games, especially when there are many other places to catch regular season action that don't require an additional subscription. Combine this with an entertainment portfolio that doesn't live up to what other streamers are offering, and Peacock is finding an uphill battle for subscriber retention. To be sure, the streamer is still in the early days of its sports-focused strategy, and company executives are still optimistic that a turnaround is coming. But programming for live sports are very high, and Peacock still doesn't own enough need-to-have games on an exclusive basis to compel year-round loyalty from subscribers. It is the ultimate light switch platform for savvy consumers who are happy to flip on for a month or two here and there, but flip right back when the time comes. The post Peacock churn rate raises questions about sports-focused strategy. Up here first on Awful Announcing. So the rap is saying that Peacock needs to take bigger swings in order to have relevance. And their sports strategy is not really where it's at. And this show is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, where Buffaloes get its wings. I see what you did there. I feel that Wingstop would like to have a few good words with you, sir. So I'm going to be watching and listening while supporting your friend's team at Buffalo Wild Wings. Understood. Now, I don't know if y'all knew about this. Check this out. Peacock launched nationally with free and premium tiers. So key takeaways. Free tier will feature more than 13,000 hours of premium programming. Premium tier will feature more than 20,000 hours. Number 2, new live sports to stream on Peacock include the USGA Open Championships, Tour de France, 175 exclusive Premier League matches for the 2020-2021 season, NFL wildcard game, Ryder Cup, and the Tokyo and Beijing Olympics. Number 3, premiere dates announced for new Peacock originals, including AP Bio, Departure, 5 Bedrooms, and Hitman. So here we go. From New York, Peacock, NBC Universal's new highly anticipated streaming service will officially launch tomorrow, already launched, offering consumers across the country a world-class collection of the best live on-demand programming from NBC Universal and beyond. Peacock will offer more than 20,000 hours of premium content from networks and studios, including NBC, Bravo, USA Network, Sci-Fi, Oxygen, E, CNBC, MSNBC, NBC Sports Network, Golf Channel, Universal Kids, A&E, ABC, CBS, CW, Fox, History, Nickelodeon, Showtime, Universal Pictures, DreamWorks, Focus Features, Illumination, Viacom, CBS, Paramount, Lionsgate, Warner Bros., and Blumhouse. Whew, Jesus. In addition, the service will feature Peacock original movies and shows, more than 30 curated channels. Those are basically hubs, right, for different genres of content. Current season series and specials from NBC and Telemundo, live news and sports, as well as daily trending highlights from Today, NBC Nightly News, Meet the Press, North Child's Telemundo, MSNBC, CNBC, NBC Sports, E! News, and Access Hollywood. Now, a couple of things. USA Network, Sci-Fi, Oxygen, E! CNBC, MSNBC, the Golf Channel, they are now in the company of Versant, so they are no longer on Peacock. Yeah, that shrunk the content library down very hard. And also, too, E! News is no longer around, and Access Hollywood, NBC canceled. Once again, we have wonderful, smart people in Hollywood. Said no one ever. Let's continue on. There's a reason why I'm reading this. This is a historic moment for our company as we proudly introduce Peacock to consumers nationwide. Groundbreaking vision that was brought to life by an incredible team across Comcast, NBC Universal, and Sky, said Matt Strauss, chairman of Peacock. From current classic original movies and shows to live news, sports, and curated channels, and trending content from around the world, Peacock is the only free and premium ad support streaming service that brings together everything consumers love about television and streaming all in one place. Now, how to watch, okay? Peacock offers an ad support free tier. Let me read that two more times. Peacock offers an ad support free tier. Peacock offers an ad support free tier. I know Pluto TV, Xumo TV, Roku channel, Tubi. Can't really say Disney because they were the dumbasses that got rid of the ABC app, which would have been a great platform for free content and also could have helped regulate, Disney Plus, Hulu, which they folding Hulu into Disney Plus because Disney wants to be Netflix, but they can't. They want it will be Netflix because the Disney bundle is supposed to have Disney Plus for kids and family content. Hulu is their adult platform, and then ESPN is sports. But hey, I'm just a black man talking on YouTube. Let's continue on. And an ad support premium tier for $4.99 a month, so $5 a month. Serving no more than 5 minutes of advertising per hour, and an ad-free version of the premium tier is also available for $9.99 a month. So this is what your screen would look like there. Peacock is currently available on Apple devices, including iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch, Apple TV 4K, and Apple TV HD. Google platforms and devices, including Android TV devices, Chromecast, and Chromecast built-in devices, Microsoft's Xbox One family of devices, including Xbox One S and Xbox One X, and Vizio SmartCast TVs, and LG Smart TVs, Comcast eligible Xfinity X1 and Flex customers, as well as eligible Cox Contour customers, which, by the way, Cox got bought by Chart Communications. In case you didn't know, we covered that here on Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. Enjoy Peacock Premium included with their service at no additional cost. Starting the week of July 20th, Peacock will be available on Sony, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation Pro. Let's continue. What to watch? Here we go. So this is what it will, once again, this is what it looks like when you go to channels, right? So right here, trending channels right here, what to watch. Both free and premium tiers will feature current season hits from NBC, timely news, sports, pop culture highlights, and dozens of genre channels, including live news from NBC News Now and Sky News, exclusive curated channels featuring the best moments from your favorite shows like The Office, Office Shorts, Saturday Night Live, SNL Vault, The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon, Fallon Tonight, Late Night with Seth Meyers Now, and exclusive genre channels like CNBC, making it Today, All Day, CNBC, Ka-Ching, American Greed, 80s Mixtape, True Crime, Kiss Me Deadly, Peacock Reality, Out of This World, Caso Sarando, I Love Jimmy, among others. Oh, let's get to the free tier highlights, everybody. The only new streamer to offer a free premium tier of the service, Peacock will deliver more than 13,000 hours of content completely free, including a vast library of popular movies like The Bourne Identity, The Bourne Supremacy, The Bourne Ultimatum, Jurassic Park 3, Tully, Phantom Thread, The Interpreter, American Psycho, The Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolutions, the Blair Witch Project, The Mummy, Joe, Fletch Lives, The Chronicles of Riddick, Dark Fury. That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield? I do not. Shout out to the Super Mario Brothers movie. Fear, Psycho, Do the Right Thing, which is pictured right here. Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee's movie. Howard the Duck, Billy Elliot, The Birds, Willie, Fear and Loathing in Vegas, Last on the Left, I Am Ali, In the Name of the Father, Lone Ranger, The Hitcher, Law Abiding Citizen, The Sting, What Dreams May Come, Fried, One True Thing, Gosford Park, Dracula, and Dragnet. So here is this. The free tier will offer new episodes of NBC current season series 1 week after they air, including hits This Is Us and Blacklist, sample episodes of Peacock originals, and hundreds of iconic shows, including comedies like 30 Rock, Parks and Recreation, Saturday Night Live, Saved by the Bell, Punky Brewster, The Giant Carson Show, Carol Burnett Show, Real House Husbands of Hollywood, and Everybody Hates Chris. Dramas like Friday Night Lights, Downton Abbey, Parenthood, Monk, Hero, Psych, The Game, Suits, Sacred Lives, World Pains, The All-Star Galactica, Columbo, Hunter, The Rockford Files, Dateline, 21 Jump Street, Highlander, Leave It to Beaver, Munsters, and The Murder She Wrote. Reality series like Below Deck, Southern Charm, Kristen Knows Best, Botch, Flipping Out, $1 Million Listing, New York, Pawn Stars, Storage Wars, Real Housewives of Dallas, J. Lo's Garage Shots, Sunset, Undercover Boss, competition series like Top Chef Masters, Hell's Kitchen, Hollywood Game Night, American Ninja Warrior Kids series, including Kong, the animated series, Pac-Man, The Ghostly Adventures, Feeble American Tales, and Woody Woodpecker. Woody Woodpecker. In Spanish language styles like Betty NNY, I Love Jenny, Reina de Casenos, the Rivieras, Preso, Number One, Caso Casera, El Barra, El Chema, La Mania, Pero Amor, Mi Familia Perfecta, Quinn es Quinn, Victoria, and Donde Está Elsa. Live sports of the free tier include 4 Premier League matches on July 15th, coverage of the U.S. Open Championship and Women's Open Championships, an NFL wildcard playoff game, and select events from the upcoming Tokyo and Beijing Olympics. In addition, sports fans will enjoy on-demand replays of events like the Triple Crown horse races, daily highlights from sports, and hundreds of hours of sports series, documentaries, and films such as Tiger Woods Chasing History, 1968, I Am Ali, Dream Team, Being Evil, Ferdy, Willie, and Peacock Original Series, Lost Speedways, and In Deep with Ryan Lochte. So I know what you're thinking, Bray. Why did you read that? If I'm NBC, let me say this on the picture. If I'm NBC and this press release is still out here, correct? It's still out here. What I would do if I'm the president of NBC, hey guys, remember that free tier? We were the only legacy television network to offer a free tier of our streaming service. Yeah, guess what? We're going to bring that back. All you got to do is sign up so that way we can have the data to sell to advertisers so that we can curate your experience and we can grow our subscriber base. Oh my God! Wingstop can call me anytime. Beat me up, Sky. Wow, Rainbow NBC. Did you hear what Braylon said about free tier? Disney, did you hear? Exactly. Now, there is one more thing that I want to bring to your attention. Okay. Deadline.com. And don't worry, we're going to look at this as well. Right here. From Deadline.com, New York's historic Kaufman Astoria Studios faces foreclosure and ongoing reset of U.S. production. Now, Kaufman Astoria Studios is also the home of Sesame Street. You did not know that. Lender Deutsche Bank, has filed a foreclosure complaint against Kaufman Astoria Studios, and its owner Hackman Capital Partners, alleging the historic soundstage default on a loan that was due to be paid in full last fall. The loan from 2021 was for $340 million. Deutsche Bank's complaint filed in New York State Supreme Court for Queens County puts the outstanding balance at $359 million as of March 26th, including principal, accrued interest, late payment charges, and exit fees. The maturity date was November 9th, 2025, but no payment was made, it said. In the light of maturity default, agent seeks to enforce the terms of the loan documents and to force upon the mortgage, the filing says. It also asked for a deficiency judgment related relief against borrower and the guarantors of the loans to end the loans to the extent, rather, the proceeds of the sale of the mortgage property are insufficient to satisfy the full amount and owing to the lender. Hackman Capital declines comment. The firm's founder and CEO, Michael Hackerman, is also named the defendant. By the way, Hackerman Capital also owns other studios. Hackerman Capital with Square Mile Capital Management acquired Kaufman Astoria in 2022 amid a soundstage buying spree that included the purchase of New York City's Silver Cup Studios in 2020 and the Radford Studio Center in LA in 2021. Hackerman defaulted on the Radford campus earlier this year. Goldman Sachs took it over, and Netflix is in talks to buy it. By the way, if you missed out on that live, go after this one. Go to that live about Netflix is not a streaming company, it's an entertainment company, and you'll find out how Warner Bros. Discovery screwed themselves out of a legacy beyond comprehension. And also give them that game plan that they should take to Netflix and then call me for me to be the chief creative officer of Netflix and Warner Bros. Discovery. Go watch that live. They'll explain it all. Let's continue. Kaufman Astoria and Radford are both historic properties. Kaufman, which opened in 1920, was the original home of Paramount Pictures. Sesame Street started filming there in 1992. Productions on 11 of the sound stages have included Netflix's Orange is the New Black, Showtime's Jackie, and The Affair, HBO's The Underdoing, Apple TV's Dickerson. Feature film productions include Deliver Us from Evil, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, Men in Black 3, Born Legacy, and The Irishman. The foreclosure complaint comes at a challenging moment for the business, with production well off its peak and many projects continue to film overseas where costs are lower, incentives are higher. Those are the tax credits, everybody. Hackerman portfolio includes, among other sites, Eastbrook Studios in London, England, Cargarton Film Studios in Bedford, United Kingdom, and Ardmore Studios in Greystone Media Campus in Ireland. Stateside, there seems to be a growing divide among studio complexes. Early this week, Hudson Pacific Properties, Cornet Studios, said it's exiting all of its leased soundstage facilities in Los Angeles except for Griffith Park. Hudson Pacific called it separately on Sunset Studios more resilient, rather. The real estate trust said Sunset flagship Hollywood stages are 96% leased, and a New Manhattan facility is 100% leased as best-in-class, purpose-built studio real estate in prime locations continues to attract strong tenant interest, even amid more moderate production levels. Next door to New York, New Jersey, Horizon Force in U.S. Production is holding its second annual Film Expo Day, all-day event in the Meadowlands Arena in East Rutherford. Governor Mikey Sherrill will deliver the keynote address this afternoon. And not to mention, let's not forget Stamford, Connecticut. Okay, because Stamford, Connecticut also has television production. So let's review what we have here. We have a streaming service that has lost $432 million in 3 months. We have the Wrap saying that they need to take bigger swings in order for them to stay afloat and to not get lost in the sauce. We have a sports strategy that is bringing people in but not keeping them. And we have a very historic studio that has over $300 million in debt. So what can we do about this? Y'all really thought I didn't have a plan? Are you kidding me? Do you not know where you are? Let me show you where you are. My God. Y'all really thought I didn't have a plan? Are you kidding? Are you legitimately kidding me? Give me a moment as the iconic intro pulls. I cannot believe y'all did not think that Braylon did not have a plan. I just really though. Really, y'all really thought Braylon did not have a plan. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. Well, let's get to the plan. Okay, let's get to the plan. I'm just going to say this. NBC Universal, you might want to call me. You might want to call me. And other people involved in this, you might want to call me as well. Okay, let's get to it. Create a brand plan, game plan, marketing plan, concept plan, logistics plan for a content partnership between YouTube and NBC's Peacock streaming service. What could this look like? What should this look like? And how should this look like? Here we go. A content partnership, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's get to the business at hand. A YouTube and Peacock partnership is one of those inevitable collision ideas in my army because it's not really two compares anymore. It's two different layers of the same entertainment ecosystem. YouTube, open, creator-led, algorithm-driven culture engine. Peacock, curated, intellectual property-driven streaming, live sports, plus premium distribution. So the real opportunity isn't merger thinking, it's bridge building. Below is what it could look like, what it should look like, and what it has to look like to actually work. Number one, the concept plan, the open and the owned. Core idea, a unified content ecosystem where YouTube is the discovery plus creator incubation layer. Peacock is the premium distribution and monetization layer. Working title, YouTube Peacock, the bridge network, or more brand for watch it grow, watch it go to premium from upload to prime time. I like that, from upload to prime time. That's pretty cool. The big concept shift. Instead of competing for attention, YouTube becomes the testing ground. Peacock becomes the elevated stage. Yes, indeed. Content architecture. YouTube first originals free. Creator-led shows, pilots and formats. Short form, episodic experimentation, fan-building, algorithm testing. You know what's really funny? I think Neil Mahone said, we don't know how Pick Originals, and Pedro Pena, the vice president of YouTube Europe from Europe, Middle East, and Africa, said there's not appetite for originals. There used to be a thing called YouTube Red before it became YouTube Premium, where they did YouTube Originals. And most YouTube content creators are going to those big companies anyway. Yeah, you really don't want to play with a media nerd. You just don't want to do that. But have no fear, because I am forgiving. But up to a certain point. Let's continue on. Peacock Elevator Originals, the best performing YouTube first content, gets professional production upgrades, cast expansion, studio backend, and distribution rights windows. Okay. So you watch the shows, right? And then at the end, you can do, 1 to 10. You give your review, not too long, maybe 250 words or so. And then guess what? You hit submit, and that goes to YouTube and Peacock. And then Peacock makes the decision along with YouTube of who gets it, right? Hybrid shows, hybrid shows, simulcast layer, live events broadcast simultaneously, YouTube interactive feed, chat, voting, exec screen, Peacock clean broadcast feed experience. Number 2, brand plan. 2 platforms, 1 pipeline. Brand positioning, YouTube where culture starts. Peacock where culture becomes television. Combined identity, the content pipeline of modern entertainment. Now, I know what you're thinking. Braylon, you've been on this YouTube studio shit for a while. And yes, I'm going to continue to stay on. Do you know why? Because YouTube broadcasted a free NFL game from Sao Paulo, Brazil. I was about to say Mexico. But Sao Paulo, Brazil, rather, for free on YouTube. And the Oscars are coming to YouTube in 2029. Hello. Because YouTube owns the international rights and the domestic rights to the Oscars. Who's to say that YouTube would not mind partnering with legacy media to bring some stability to the Oscars? Because now you're taking it from a platform like ABC, which has a fueling engine to promote it year round, from the TV shows, movies, theme parks, merchandising, this, that, third, to say, hey, you know what? We could definitely use Peacock as a bigger way of, if you don't want to watch on YouTube, You watch on Peacock. And then we have two audiences going at the same time. Because people watch Peacock on their TV. People watch Peacock on their laptops, their desktops, their phones, their tablets. And you can watch all those same things through YouTube. Match made in heaven. Let's continue. Let's continue. Oh, and did I mention, by the way, the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences is leaving a $94 million theater that's already built for the Oscars to move to the Peacock Theater in LA Live, which apparently the naming rights are going to be up in a couple of years, so that could be something else, right? Now, I did say that YouTube was not smart enough to get the Oscars at the YouTube Theater, which is in Inglewood, California, by SoFi Stadium and, you know, all those places down there, right? But could this be a bigger move of Netflix saying, hey, guess what? When our deal is up, we'll just move the YouTube Theater over to LA Live. And then future events are broadcasted live on YouTube. Just a thought. Oh, I love it when I have a brain blast. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's continue on here. Brand architecture, layer YouTube role creator economy, virality, experimentation, Peacock premium storytelling, live sports and franchises, joint brand bridge originals label. New joint label, YouTube, Peacock Originals, a visual badge signaling. It's starting on YouTube. Now it's going primetime. And do y'all remember the NBC Universal launch of Script Accelerator that I told you about, where 5 content creators got the chance to win a $20,000 development deal? Those content creators did win a development deal, but it was for NBC, Peacock, Bravo, and Universal Pictures, right? So if this partnership were to happen and they did that launch program again with probably 10 to 20 content creators, this will also include YouTube. Let's continue on. Number 3, game plan, how it actually works. Phase 1 pilot programs, 0 to 12 months. The breakout pipeline, 10 to 20 YouTube shows selected quarterly. Performance tracked via retention, social velocity, fandom engagement, green light criteria, cultural traction, production polish, audience loyalty, subscriber count. Phase 2 Peacock expansion, 12 to 24 months. Winning shows will get studio production upgrades, celebrity co-signs, longer seasons, international rollout. Phase 3 live ecosystem integration, live events streamed on both platforms, award shows, creator battles, fandom competition, music and esports hybrids. Phase 4 franchise development, top shows become spin-offs, movies, podcasts, merch systems, and a lot more. Marketing plan, number 4, cultural amplification engine, core market strategy, don't market shows, market movements. Number 1, from YouTube to Peacock campaign. A recurring narrative campaign is started in a bedroom studio. Now it's on Peacock Sundays. Number 2, creator-led marketing. Creators become co-owners of marketing, not just talent, tactics, YouTube teaser drops, behind-the-scenes edits, reaction content loops. Algorithm and TV fusion ads. That's number 3. YouTube ads promote Peacock premieres. Peacock promos feature watch full episodes on YouTube first. Number 4, social currency strategy. Every show designed to produce memes, reaction clip, debate moments, and short form highlights, and more. Number 5, live drop strategy, surprise episodes, live premiere, only on YouTube first, Peacock layer windows, and much more. Number 5, logistics plan, the pipeline engine. Content workflow system. Step 1, YouTube sandbox. Creators upload pilots. Audience tests content organically. Step 2, data layer, metrics track, watch time velocity, comment sentiment, share rate, remixability. Step 3, Peacock selection board, joint editorial team, YouTube creator executives, Peacock program executives. Step 4, production upgrade path, budget scaling tiers, tier 1 digital native, tier 2 semi-studio, tier 3 full broadcast production. Number 2, license rights and licensing model. YouTube retains global digital rights for discovery. Peacock gets exclusive premium episodes, instant cuts, and live broadcasts. Tech integration. share analytics dashboard, cross-platform identity tracking, unified recommendation signals, opt-in. Number 4, creator economy integration, revenue split between ads, YouTube, subscriptions, Peacock, sponsorships, joint deals, and merchandise and licensing. And of course, you guys know you guys will actually get a paycheck for your show, right? What it could, should, and how it should look. What it could look like: a messy but powerful hybrid, viral YouTube shows randomly become Peacock hits, uneven quality jumps, strong career success stories, risk fragmentation, and confusion. What it should look like: a structured pipeline, clear YouTube Peacock progression, consistent branding labels, predictable monetization ladder, benefit, trust, plus career adoption. How it should look in practice: best version, a single ecosystem experience, YouTube browse, discover, test, Peacock watch, commit, expand, and visually every breakout YouTube show has a now streaming on Peacock arc. Every Peacock show has an originated on YouTube badge. The big idea in one line: this partnership works if it stops acting like two platforms and start acting like a town pipeline that turns internet culture into television franchises in real time. You know what's crazy about all this? NBC, Universal, and YouTube could do this shit right now. That's what's crazy about it. Now, if you need an example on how this can actually happen, let me play you a video real quick. And
yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hey, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
so you saw that, right? Bring your project, build your hype team. If the first one's a hit, we'll greenlight the next one, no bullshit. Now, like I said, NBC Universal did the launch Unscripted Accelerators program. Tubi did Studios. So Studios was first. Then NBC Universal launched Unscripted Accelerator. Then the Blavity Creator Collective. Then Fox decided to do Fox Creator Studios. And nobody has reached out to YouTube to do this. To do this plan that I'm saying right now. So YouTube and Peacock, YouTube, NBC Universal, Peacock, y'all might want to call me. You might want to call me. You might just want to call me. And this is including the free tier to come back. Just wanted to mention that. But I'm not done. I'm not done yet. Give me a moment, y'all. Sorry about that. Give me one moment, please. Sorry about that, y'all. Give me one moment. Come on, we're live here. We are live. Thank you so much. Okay. Give me one moment, y'all. There we go. Okay. Let's go back real quick. I take a lay here. Okay. Sorry, out here. Give me a moment, though. Like I said, I really do have fun doing this. Just saying the quiet part out loud. Once again, I know the networks are like, damn it, Braylon did another live stream again. Good. Oh my God. Why does he keep saying the quiet part out loud? I'm just like, you know, if you just hire me, we can do all this. And y'all can make a lot of money. So now, with that being said, I add this. Now, with this information of New York's historic Kaufman Astoria studios facing foreclosure and ongoing reset of U.S. production, have Universal Pictures buy the studios and add Cinemark, where you can watch NBC Bravo, Universal Peacock originals, and that includes YouTube as well, movies, TV shows, sitcoms, dramas, live events, sports, unscripted, and more at Cinemark theaters. This is actually a very strong media infrastructure reset moment, because what you're describing isn't just a studio acquisition idea. It becomes a full vertical integration of production, distribution, and exhibition across film, TV, streaming, theatrical experiences. I'll build into your requested structure, but aligns to what's actually happening with the Kaufman Astoria studios and the broader industry shift. Context foundation, what's happening. New York's historic Kaufman Astoria studios is currently in foreclosure proceedings after a reported $340 million loan default tied to Hackman Capital Partners, with the debt rising to about $359 million due to interest and fees. This creates a rare condition in media real estate. Legacy studio lot in the heart of New York City should become repositioned in a distressed but highly strategic acquisition window. That's where your concept kicks in. Brand playing Universal Media Campus New York. Acquisition identity. If Universal Pictures buys the studio, the rebrand becomes Universal Media Campus Astoria, right? UMCA sub-brand, Universal Studios Group, and NBC Universal Production Ecosystem. Brand positioning, a 3-layer entertainment campus production layer. Film, TV, and streaming originals, NBC, Bravo, Peacock, Universal content. This also includes YouTube as well, distribution layer, streaming via Peacock, broadcast via NBC, and cable via the Bravo ecosystem. Exhibition layer new, Cinemark powered immersive theaters. Core brand idea, everything you watch is made here. You can experience it here first. Concept plan, content to cinema loop. This is your most important innovation of your idea, the loop. Step 1, content is produced at UMCA, NBC shows, Peacock originals, Universal films, Bravo scripted formats, talk shows, game shows, all that stuff. Because Bravo, I believe, has the power to become a general entertainment network where it's like, Bravo, 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 I want more of that. Which, honestly, it was more of an arts and entertainment channel more than a Housewives network, but that's neither here nor there. But let's continue on. Step 2, simultaneous release strategy, streaming, Peacock, broadcast, NBC, Bravo, theatrical and screenings. Step 3, Cinemark immersive exhibition layer. This is where your idea becomes unique. Cinemark integration, partner with Cinemark to create Cinemark Universal Experience Centers inside theaters. NBC drama screened as season premiere events. Bravo reality finales as live audience events. Peacock originals shown as fan screenings. Universal films with behind the scenes expansion content, sports plus live event watch parties. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Braylon, really? Did y'all know that y'all could have watched the NBC Milan Olympics at AMC theaters? Do y'all know that the grand finale of Stranger Things was put in movie theaters? I'm not saying anything crazy. I'm just taking publicly available information and presenting it to you. That's all I'm doing. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's continue on. The key concept of the theater is no longer just for movies. It becomes the live fandom arena of TV and streaming culture. Game plan number 3, how it actually works. Phase 1, acquisition and stabilization, 0 to 12 months. Universal acquires distressed studio assets. Keep core sound stage operations intact before disruption of the New York City production ecosystem. Phase 2, campus conversion, 12 to 24 months. Build UCMA vertical system. Now, they could keep the Kaufman Studios name, powered by NBC Universal. I think that's what you would add to it. Powered by NBC Universal. Powered by NBC Universal. Stage 1, NBC and Peacock Production Hub. Stage 2, Bravo Scripted Studios and Digital Studios. Stage 3, Universal Film Department Annex. Stage 4, Creator Influencer Production Suites. Phase 3, Cinemark Rollout. Select theaters become Universal Screening Houses, Peacock Premier Cinemas, and NBC Live Event Theaters. Phase 4, National Expansion. If successful, replicate model in LA, Atlanta, Chicago, create the Euro Cinema Network. Marketing plan, watch where it's made, core campaign idea from studio to screen to cinema. Flagship campaign, main Astoria, everything produced at UMCA's branded, filmed at Universal Media Campus Astoria. Cinemark Experience drops. Marketing becomes event-driven. Season premieres, theater events, reality show finales, live audiences, sports and live specials, communal screenings. Number 3, cross-platform hype engine. Peacock teasers push watching theaters tonight. NBC promos include theater QR codes. Cinemark ads promoting streaming continuation of like, hey, did you really enjoy this movie? Did you enjoy this TV show? You can go on Peacock to watch it right when you get home. Career and talent marketing, cast appearances at theaters, which they have already been doing that. Live Q&As after screens, which they've been doing that. Influencer watch parties, that would be different. Dual release culture, every major TV show has a streaming drop and theatrical companion event. Logistics plan, MIAC engine. Number 1, physical campus structure zone A, production core, sound stages, NBC Peacock control rooms, Universal TV development offices. Zone B, creative campus, writers' rooms, digital creative studios, Bravo unscripted hubs. Zone C, Cinemark District, off-site partner network, New York City flagship theater or theaters, regional expansion theaters. Number 2, content workflow system, content greenlit at NBC, Universal, built at Astoria campus, simultaneous multi-platform distribution, Cinemark screening, schedule layer added. Right structure, Peacock gets the streaming rights, NBC Bravo gets the events rights, and then Cinemark event exhibition rights window, 48 to 72 hour premiere screenings. Technology layer, shared NBC Universal Data Cloud, audience behavior tracking across streaming, broadcast theatrical attendance, unified fandom ID system, operational advantage. This solves a major industry problem, fragmented attention instead of one ecosystem. One ecosystem, multiple entry points, one content lifecycle. What this really creates, a media district, not just a studio. Astoria becomes a production hub, streaming hub, live event hub, theatrical extension hub. Number 2, a new entertainment format, not TV, not film, not streaming, event native storytelling. Number 3, the big shift, movie theater streaming. Instead of movie theater streaming route, you get streaming theater event extended streaming universe. Final summary, if Universal bought the studio and partnered with Cinemark under NBC Universal and Peacock integration, the real outcome is a unified entertainment ecosystem where content is no longer released, it is experienced across platforms and phases. So Cinemark, you also might want to call me. Actually, do it. I think I have a commercial about Cinemark real quick. Let's roll that. Cinemark is a part of this pitch as well. Let's continue on, everybody. Add in the content partnership between YouTube and NBC's Peacock streaming service. Now this becomes a much bigger system, not just studio acquisition or theater expansion, but a 3-platform entertainment engine. Universal Pictures content production house, Peacock premium streaming, broadcast extension, YouTube creative discovery, culture incubation, Cinemark theatrical event exhibition layer, Kaufman Astoria Studios, New York City production campus hub. The key idea, each platform stops competing and becomes a different stage of the same content lifecycle. Master concept, the universal content loop. The system is a four-stage entertainment pipeline. Stage 1, YouTube culture origin, creators pitch concepts. Pilots launch as short format episodic content. Audience interaction determines viability. Viral validation happens here. Stage 2, Peacock curated streaming upgrade. Breakout YouTube concepts. Let's see here. Breakout YouTube concepts are options. Expand into serialized TV, docuseries, reality format, scripted dramas. Talk shows, game shows, things of that energy. Higher production value and studio backing. Stage 3, Universal NBC Bravo production system, full-scale studio development at Astoria campus. NBC Bravo integrate formats into broadcast TV. Universal Pictures adapts select intellectual property into films. Stage 4, Cinemark event exhibition, premieres, finales, and specials become theater events. Sports, unscripted finales, and live broadcast screen nationwide. Fan experiences turn to cinematic culture events. Number 2, brand architecture. 4 platforms, 1 story. Unified identity made in the loop. So layer YouTube origin engine function, discover and test ideas. Peacock streaming upgrade function, scale and serialized content. NBC Bravo Universal production and broadcast, mainstream validation. Cinemark event layer, cultural climax moments. New shared branding system. Every show carries a lifecycle badge. Start on YouTube, streaming on Peacock, produced at Universal Studios Astoria, then premiere in Cinemark theaters. This creates stats progression for content. Content partnership plan, YouTube Peacock Core. This is the mission bridge layer that makes everything work. Joint program, the creative series pipeline. YouTube original sandbox, creators upload pilot concepts. Fund micro development grants. Data-driven selection, watch time retention, and fandom activity. Number 2, Peacock Greenlight Accelerator. Selected YouTube content gets writers' rooms, production teams, celebrity co-development, and season expansion. Number 3, YouTube Peacock Originals. This becomes a prestige pipeline label like A24 Presents or HBO Original. Monetization model, YouTube ad revenue, creator revenue share, Peacock subscription, premium licensing, NBC Universal broadcast rights, creators, equity participation, and intellectual property expansion. Number 4, Kaufman Astoria Studios role, the physical engine. The studio becomes the central convergence point. Functions, number 1, YouTube Creator Campus, New York City. Wasn't there something like that? Oh, you know what, Brian? You are absolutely right. Braylon, you once again. Absolute genius. You just keep doing it again and again and again and again and again and again. This was YouTube Studios in the Chelsea market. Y'all remember they had YouTube spaces in California, New York, some other places around the country and overseas, right? So this is where you could rent out studio spaces and make content. There we go. So you see right there. Yeah, you could rent out that space. It's one of the chill zones there. Right there. So, once again, all I do is just take publicly available information and present it to you. That's all I do. That's all I do. That's all I do. That is all that I do. Let's continue on. But yes, YouTube Creator Campus NYC short form production stages, live incubator stages, spaces, live audience testing studios. Number 2, Peacock Production Hub, scripted, unscripted development, Bravo Reality Production Expansion, NBC Newsroom, live event control rooms. Number 3, Universal Film and TV, Amex, Cinematic Intellectual Property Development, Franchises Pipeline, Cinemark Experience Integration Studio, preview screens, audience testing labs, live tapings for theatrical events. Cinemark Expansion, theater as a live network. Cinemark is no longer just exhibition. It becomes the live extension of streaming culture. New programming types, Peacock premiere nights, first episodes are screened in theaters. NBC live event screenings, election coverage, sports, award shows. Bravo reality finales, live audience reactions in theaters. YouTube creator events, top creators host theatrical fan screenings. Universal film expansion screenings, extended cuts behind the scenes episodes. Number 6, marketing plan from feed to theater. Core narrative, you didn't just watch it, you grew it. Campaign layers started on YouTube, discovery first. Career-driven virality campaigns. Number 2, see it on Peacock, upgraded storytelling ads, binge campaigns, franchise positioning. Number 3, experience it in Cinemark, theatrical premiere events, fan culture activations. Number 4, made in Astoria, prestige branding across all content. Number 7, logistics plan, the content supply chain, unified data system, share analytics across YouTube engagement metrics, Peacock viewing behavior, NBC rating status, Cinemark attendance, and reactions. Content decision engine, AI, executive board, there we go, evaluates virality, retention, fandom intensity, cross-platform performance. I want it to be known that within this idea, AI is a resource, not the source. AI is a resource, not the source. AI is a resource, not the source. So the executive board will make the final decision. They can utilize AI as a resource to help them figure out what's going on, but they will make the final decision. Okay, so just wanted that to be clear. Rights flow system, content moves like this: YouTube, Peacock, NBC Bravo, Universal, Cinemark. Not linear ownership, layer rights expansion. Production schedule model: YouTube continuous upload cycle, Peacock seasonal release cycles, NBC broadcast calendar alignment, Cinemark event-based release calendar. Final vision, what this really is: this is no longer a studio deal, a streaming partnership, or a theater expansion. It becomes the first full-stack entertainment ecosystem where content is discovered, upgraded broadcast experience in physical space. Simple way to say it: YouTube finds it, Peacock scales it, Universal produces it, and Cinemark stages it, and Kaufman Astoria Studios becomes the central nervous system of modern entertainment in New York City. Let's continue on. The official joint press announcement and press release: YouTube, NBC Universal, Cinemark edition, make Peacock Studios and Cinemark Studios production companies. Here we go. For immediate release, YouTube, NBC Universal, and Cinemark announced landmark partnership to launch the first full stack entertainment ecosystem. YouTube, NBC Universal, by the way, this is not a real release, everybody, okay? Just want that to be known. YouTube, NBC Universal, and Cinemark Holdings Incorporated today announced the first of its kind strategic partnership that will redefine how entertainment is created, distributed, and experienced. The companies also unveiled the formation of 2 new production companies, Peacock Studios and Cinemark Studios, alongside transformative plan to establish a next-generation movie campus in New York. At the center of this initiative is the proposed acquisition and redevelopment of the historic Kaufman Astoria Studios into Universal Media Campus Astoria, which the name will probably be Kaufman Astoria Studios, powered by NBC Universal. That's probably what it's going to be. A fully integrated production, streaming, and exhibition hub. A new entertainment pipeline. The partnership introduces a unified content ecosystem designed to move seamlessly across platforms. YouTube as the global discovery and career incubation engine, Peacock as the premium streaming and franchise development platform, NBC Universal's broadcast studio network as the production scale engine, Cinemark Theaters as the live event and theatrical experience layer. Together, this model creates a continuous pipeline where content evolves and career-driven ideas into global entertainment franchises. Introducing new production companies: Peacock Studios, a new premium production label under NBC Universal, focused on scripted series, films, and docuseries, career-led adaptations from YouTube, and of course unscripted content as well. Global franchise development for streaming and theatrical expansion. Peacock Studios will serve as the primary bridge between digital native storytelling and premium television. And then Cinemark Studios, a first of its kind theatrical production company dedicated to live event programming for theaters, episodic premieres, finales, and fan experiences, creator-led theatrical events and interactive screenings. Cinemark Studios will transform theaters into destination venues for TV, streaming, and digital-first content. Not to mention, too, imagine if you are a filmmaker, right, and you get your film produced by Cinemark Studios. Well, guess what? All they got to do is put in all the Cinemarks across the country, and boom, baby, you're in. There it is. Let's continue on. The Universal Media Campus Astoria, the redevelopment of Kaufman Astoria Studios, which will be Kaufman Astoria Studios powered by NBC Universal, will create a 3-layer campus production hub for NBC, Peacock, Bravo, and Universal content, along with YouTube and Cinemark. Career campus for YouTube talent and digital first programming, event integration center, connected productions directly to theatrical releases. This campus will serve as the physical engine powering the partnership's content pipeline. Cinemark, the new event network. Through this partnership, Cinemark Theaters will expand beyond traditional film exhibition to include Peacock premiere events, NBC and Bravo live broadcasts, YouTube career showcases, sports and cultural events screenings. This initiative positions Cinemark as a national network for shared entertainment experiences. Executive statement: Susan Wojcicki, who has passed away, by the way, former CEO of YouTube, advisors to the partnership. This partnership creates a clear path from career to global franchise. It's about giving the next generation of storytellers a system that grows with them. Jeff Snell, CEO of NBC Universal, we're building an ecosystem where great ideas don't just get made, they scale across every platform we have. This is the future of entertainment. Sean Gamble, Cinemark Studios represents a bold step forward and redefine what a theater experience can be. We're turning theaters into cultural gathering spaces for all forms of content. Marketing campaign: from feed to feature. The partnership will launch with a global campaign highlighting the journey of content across platforms. Started on YouTube, see it on Peacock, experience it in Cinemark. Looking ahead, the first slate of YouTube Peacock originals will be announced later this year, with select titles premiering in Cinemark theaters ahead of their streaming release. The Universal Media Campus Astoria, or Kaufman Astoria Studios, is expected, powered by NBC Universal, expected to begin phase development in 2027. About the partners: YouTube is the world's leading video platform and global hub for creator-driven content and culture. NBC Universal is one of the world's leading media entertainment companies, producing and distributing premium content across film, television, and streaming. Cinemark Holdings Incorporated is one of the largest and most influential theatrical exhibition companies, operating a global network of theaters and entertainment venues. So then, of course, I add the creation of YouTube Studios, of course. We talked about all this already. All this here. Now, here is this. YouTube Studios, a new global production division built to formalize and scale the creator economy, focused on original career-led series, pilots, and digital franchises, incubation of emerging talents and formats, live and interactive programming built for audience participation, and the development pipeline feeding Peacock and NBC Universal. YouTube Studios will serve as the origin point of the content ecosystem where ideas are discovered, tested, and launched into the global pipeline. Oh my God, I know. Now, of course, we gotta have a career accelerator program, but you see here, different tiers based on subscriber counts and total views, and one does not outweigh the other, right? So let's just say, right, that, for example, I'll use myself. I'm at 3,443 subscribers. Thank you all so much for that. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love and send it right back to you. And I'm also at 1 million total views. So even though I'm not Mr. Beast or Eliza Koshy, that don't mean that 1 million views should be dismissed, right? So what do we do for that? So let's get into that. Here we go. Now we need to turn your ecosystem into something that actually feeds it consistently rather. Without a structured pipeline, even the best partnership collapses into random hits. So here's a fully built scalable system. Peacock YouTube Creator Accelerator, powered by YouTube, Peacock, and YouTube Studios, right? Also, two Peacock Studios will be a part of this. Core philosophy: most programs get this wrong. They overvalue either subscribers vanity scale, or views viral spikes. You're right to reject that. This accelerator is built on audience plus impact equals opportunity. Okay, give it a moment, y'all. There we go. Okay. Meaning, small careers with strong engagement can compete. Large careers must prove depth, not just reach. Let me say that 2 more times. Meaning, small careers with strong engagement can compete. Large careers must prove depth, not just reach. Meaning, small careers with strong engagement can compete. Large careers must prove depth, not just reach. Let's continue on here. Number 1, the 2-axis system foundation. Instead of tiers based on one metric, careers are evaluated on axis 1, audience-based subscribers and followers, returning viewers. Axis 2, content performance, total views, lifetime, plus recent watch time, engagement rates, comments, shares, and saves. Now, I've showed y'all my YouTube media kit before. That will also be a part of this. So your male, female demographic, the age demographics that the genders that watch your content, is it 50-50? Is it more female? Is it more male? The age demographics, what your audience interests are, all of that will be included in this system. Let's continue on. Result careers enter tiers based on balanced scoring, not dominance in one area. So accelerator tiers. Number one, discovery careers. Who are they? Emerging careers, strong engagement, but smaller scale. Typical range 1,000 to 100,000 subscribers, or 100,000 to 5 million total views. What they get: micro grants, $5,000 to $25,000. Okay, that is absolutely huge. Access to YouTube studios, production spaces, mentorship from Peacock development teams, and pilot development opportunities. Goal: turn raw ideas into structured formats. So that is tier one, discovery creators. Here we go to tier two. Tier two, breakout creators, right? Who are they? Creators with proven traction, consistent content performance. Typical range 100,000 subscribers or to 1 million subscribers, or 5 million to 50 million views. What they get is mid-level funding, $50,000 to $250,000 per project. Oh, did we mention that? Per project. Writers room support, Peacock development deals, branded YouTube and Peacock pilot series. So that's what they get. Turn formats into repeatable series. So tier three, okay. Franchise careers. Who are they? High impact careers with loyal audiences, strong intellectual property potential. Typical range 1 million to 10 million subscribers, or 50 million to 500 million total views. What they'll get is full series screen like Acceleration, Peacock Originals Development, NBC Universal Production resources, and Cinemark event pilot screens. Go turn series into franchises. Tier four, okay. Culture drivers. Who are they? Top tier careers shaping internet culture, massive reach or influence. Typical range 10 million subscribers or 500 million total views, but must still meet engagement thresholds. What they get is multi-project deals, first look agreements with Peacock Studios, theatrical event releases via Cinemark Studios, Universal Studios adaptation pipeline. Goal: turn influence into global intellectual property. Right? So you got tier four culture drivers, tier three franchise creators, tier two breakout creators, and even tier one discovery creators. So everybody gets a chance to be in this system. Oh, believe me, I don't play about creating solutions. Yes, indeed. Wildcard path, important because the numbers don't always tell the story. The Signal program, creators can bypass tiers if they show extreme audience loyalty, unique storytelling voice, strong community-driven content. This prevents algorithm bias from killing originality. So here is the program structure. Phase one, application and discovery. Open submissions via YouTube Studios, algorithm plus human review hybrid, quarterly selection cycles. Phase two, development sprint, 8 to 12 weeks. Creators receive production resources, format coaching, audience testing tools, deliverable of fully structured pilot or concept package. Phase three, platform testing. YouTube content launches on YouTube. Public testing, limited Peacock preview drops, metrics track, completion rate, audience retention, fandom growth. And of course, you will have the arsenal of NBC to promote your show. Yes. You will have the arsenal of Cinemark to promote your, show via the previews before the movies come on and everything else. And of course on Peacock itself, where you get clips about what your show is about, a trailer about all that stuff. So we're going to utilize the system to help you elevate. Phase four, green light path. Top performers move into Peacock Originals pipeline, NBC Bravo adaptation if applicable, the Cinemark event screenings. Number five, career economics model, revenue streams, YouTube ad revenue, career owned, Peacock license fees, back end participation, intellectual property, ownership share, brand partnerships, live event revenue, Cinemark screens. Key rule: careers are not just talent, they're intellectual property partners. Content categories: Accelerator tracks, careers applying to tracks, scripted comedy, drama, unscripted reality competition, live events, live formats, events and shows, sports adjacent content, documentary storytelling, and creator hosted talk shows like the one you're watching now, except it's not really a talk show like I have guests and stuff, but I am giving commentary, so commentary shows will be included in that as well. How this fits with your full ecosystem flow: career enters Accelerator. Number 2, builds on YouTube, scales through Peacock, expands through Disney Universal, culminates in Cinemark. Found positioning: what this program becomes the farming system of the modern entertainment industry, not internships, not fellowships, a true pipeline where careers enter at any level, grow based on performance, and graduate into global franchises. One line identity from channel to franchise. So there it is there. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna turn on my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Woo-hoo. Gotta tell you, pitch all that smoothly was not easy, but whenever I pitch a concept, it's never, it's never just a small thing, right? So, yes, indeed. There. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of a commercial breaky break, and then we'll be back with more Brains Virtual Tour live right after this. Roll it.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braylon got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. And just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful vision of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Miral's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
And I'm loving you right back so much I had to tell you that many times, everybody. Welcome back into Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. Y'all, that's the show. I don't know what else to tell you. YouTube, NBC Universal, Peacock, Kaufman Astoria Studios, and Cinemark. You might want to call Braylon Lee. You might want to call Braylon Lee. You might want to call Braylon Lee. Because, yeah, this plan really could set up Peacock in a fashion that I don't think anybody sees coming. So now you have, and we're praying to God this happens, if the Paramount Warner Bros. Discovery deal falls through, which we're hoping, praying, and believing it will, then if Warner Bros. Discovery is smart enough to take my live stream and pitch it to Netflix, and that deal happens, Netflix and Warner Brothers, they will be that. NBC Universal will have a content library in partnership with YouTube. And then Paramount really will be stuck because it's like, well, damn. I mean, NBC Universal got the biggest content, partnership with YouTube. Warner Brothers and Warner Bros. Discovery and Netflix are good, and now we're just stuck. I mean, you do realize when you buy another company, you do also take on their debt. So now, like Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery now has a combined total of $90 billion for debt, which I don't know of one company that can live, move, and create anything with $90 billion worth of debt. Excuse me. So, excuse me. Sorry. Allergies. So, with that being said, y'all, that is good damn. Sorry, that is it for the show. Now we do have a show coming up here at 8:30. Phil, any final thoughts before I read the Daily Motivator, and then we get ready to make it do what it do? Oh my God, damn allergies, y'all! I swear to God. By the way, there's some breaking Disney news that we're going to get to at 8:30. It literally just broke a couple of hours ago, so we're going to talk about that on the live as well. It's another BFP Imagineering Live, everybody, so be ready for that coming up at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, so should be a good time had by all there. As Phil gets ready to, I can say once again, Braylon saved the day. You know, at some point in time, it's just like the industry gonna be like, all right, we'll hire this guy. I mean, good damn, he keeps coming up with legitimate ideas. Let's just hire him. Good Lord Jesus. So let's get that greatday.com up here and then make it do what it do. All man's gains are fruit of venturing heritage. Very, very interesting words there. All right, y'all. It's time for the first Daily Motivator of May. And of course, you know, I have to do this. I am not sorry for the thing that I'm about to do. So just give me one moment. One moment, y'all. I have to do this. I'm not sorry for what I'm about to do to y'all.
It's gonna be May. It's gonna be May. It's gonna be May. It's gonna be May. It's gonna be
like numbers, understood.
It's gonna be May. 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 It's gonna be May.
What's the seriousness of it? Like, look at this.
It's gonna be May. It's gonna be May.
It was the seriousness of him saying it's gonna be May, but he meant to say it's gonna be me. Yo, look at the seriousness of this motherfucker right here. Look at it. Hey.
It's gonna be May.
Let's get to this damn Daily Motivator. Head on out of here because we got another live coming up at 8:30. My Lord Jesus, it's time for the Daily Motivator for Friday, May 1st, 2026. Best day yet. Relish every experience, put value into every moment. Think, act, and feel as if it all matters, because it does. Appreciate the immense historical, cultural, ontological context within which you live. See the beauty in every detail. Notice the mysterious way it resonates deep within you. Tend diligently to everyday affairs without letting them consume you. Save a generous portion of diligence for your soul and for the precarious lives of those around you. Live firmly in those truths that cannot be argued away. Love not because it gets you anything, but because it connects you to everything that's good. Understand how this can be the best day yet. Give it all you have to make it so. Ralph Wilson. You know, let's talk about this. Relish every experience, put value into every moment. I cannot tell you I'll bug Disney about the free tier on the next show on StreamYard. Ooh, wait till you hear what I found, but we'll get to that. Relish every experience, put value to every moment. I can tell you this. Anytime that I am pitching something, I really get into it. I talked with a good friend of mine today, and he said, you do 2 to 3 hour live streams. Do you feel like maybe you can pare those down? Because people are not going to really want to watch a 2 to 3 hour live stream. I said, yeah, I do recognize that. I do understand that. I do embrace that fact, right? In the same token that I do, right, I think it is also as equally as important to recognize that content has the opportunity to breathe because it is so long, right? I said to him that the format of the show is like television, right? It has an intro, it has an outro, it has a format in the middle. But the energy of the show itself is streaming. We can get into stuff here that you think that this would work on television. No, it wouldn't, because, all right, man, I got a great point, but we'll be back right after this. No, it disrupts the flow, right? So relish every experience and put value into every moment. I can definitely say that with this platform, we do that every time. Whether we are talking about theme parks, whether we're talking about, big cultural news, whatever it is, we always try to make sure that the value of it is not only understood, but it is also, respected for the magnitude of that it is. Number 2, see the beauty in every detail, knows the mysterious way it resonates deep within you. In talking to this friend of mine today, I said to him, I went from Nickelodeon to 1 million views. And I don't think people really understand the magnitude of that. To be on the #1 kids network and then to go your own way to make it to 1 million views. He said that was a big deal. He said, do you feel like maybe you can stop with so many shows? Because, you're choking the algorithm at this point, right? And I said, I think the fact that we have so much variety, it fuels me to be creative, right? And not to mention, too, when you think about the sectors we're in, we cover theme parks, entertainment, media, culture, and commerce. Those 5 sectors are always going all the time, right? So to be able to have a channel that is of the culture, that is for the culture, of the culture, and by the culture in real time, I see the beauty in every detail, right? Just because I don't say every single destination doesn't mean I'm not watching everything. I think it's also important, too, to recognize what your audience wants to talk about. Now, that's different than waiting for something to die down so you can talk about something else or something to rise for you to talk about. Because if you're that original of a content creator and people like you for you can do anything. Unless you're not a content creator and you're dried up and you ain't got nothing else to do in reality, so you're dried up virtually. Okay, that's neither here nor there. Okay, don't pick up that bullet. Don't pick up that bullet. Don't pick up that bullet. All right, moving on. And finally, y'all, give it all you have to make it so. Give it all you have to make it so. Give it all you have to make it so. Faith without hard work is dead. Faith without hard work is dead. Faith without hard work is dead. You cannot have the faith to be a successful doctor if you don't go do the work to learn how to be a doctor. That's why you can't get to 2 without adding 1 + 1. That's why a burger has to have buns and a patty in order for it to be a burger. Things need to be together in order to make something whole. Amen. Amen. With that being said, y'all, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say one point special, because you are always one of us in trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why? Wasn't to call yourself nothing. Chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully, let's spend time together. It'll be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just saying you're available. Just the patty needs to be me as well. I will say Impossible Burger does not taste bad, my friend. I will say that. Okay, listen, Impossible Burger, it's a vibe. Okay, it is a vibe, but I get what you mean. But like I said, I am available for hire. Always remember, receive love, you gotta give, receive love, you gotta give, receive love, you gotta give, wherever obstacles you will come, wherever success you have achieved upon this particular day. I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, I just want you to know this sincerely from the bottom of my heart, right? Even though these ideas may never be done in real life, and probably will never, because my God, Jesus, you could take the recipe, but that don't mean the dish is gonna come out the same. Doesn't mean that this cannot be a teaching tool for all of you. I feel like whenever I go live with all of you on tour, I feel like I am leaving Impossible Burger. Tried it once, nope, after the first bite. Understood. I will say this, every time that I come on live with all of you, I feel like I am showcasing my legacy to you all every time that I go live, right? So even though most of these will never happen in real life, in the words of Justin Bieber or Jaden Smith, never say never. Just because I'm putting this out doesn't mean there's not something to learn from. And I hope you can take that into your life of whatever you're doing. If you're doing it well, there's always something to learn from what you're doing. Amen. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessings on the way for me always, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Truly, I love you. I value, I embrace you all sincerely. And I know it sounds redundant, but you had some wins today. You had some losses, but guess what? You were here to celebrate it. You were above the ground to make change on the ground. That's more of a gift than you realize, okay? Like I said, commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day it was, for the day that's coming, for the blessed on way for you, me, all of us as society, as people, as culture. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Bye, everybody. This is your last straw for the evening. Good evening to you on the East Coast, but good morning and afternoon based on your location. And if this is not your final tour, we'll see you for BFP Imagineering live in under 30 minutes. Love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.